Hey, IDS 302. Welcome to video 4.2, right? As you can see, I'm remote. In fact, I guess I can't. I'm going to close this top here. That's not going to work very well. Okay. Um, so I wanted to get this done this morning so I can get it posted. I got a lot to do. So, and sorry it seems like it's a day late, but the thing is, I like to wait till I got something to talk about, and I do. But let me just go over a couple of things. Overarching goal of this class, in my opinion, and in fact, as interdisciplinarians, is that you become better consumers of knowledge. I think you might have heard me say that, a consumer of knowledge. There's so much knowledge to get nowadays. Back in my day, you had to really work to get knowledge. Today, it just comes at you from all sides, and you need to be as good a consumer of that knowledge as you can to disseminate it, to apply it. That's just my 2 cents worth. I want to talk about, again, interdisciplinary, right? We've gone through this about uh, intradisciplinary, one discipline. That's analyzing, looking at something from the point of view of one discipline. So, I'm going to a cardiologist today, right here, and cardiovascular, single discipline, right? Then you've got your cross disciplinary, right? Um, that's one discipline looking through another. Like I said, the mathematics of music, looking at, let's say, looking at my, no, I'm not going to go, okay, let's go with multidisciplinary is next. What's that? It's more than two or more disciplines. Okay, it's like a double major, a major minor, learning about two different disciplines, but never their paths shall never cross. And then we've got interdisciplinary, right? And the two or more disciplines, and the difference is integration. Okay, um, and then we've got transdisciplinary, which is basically, I'm sorry, there's my yawn. It's basically as many disciplines as needed to get the job done, right? It's pretty much problem centric, issue centric, phenomenon centric, but it also includes stakeholders. The reason I go over that is as we get through these steps, especially step two, it seemed to be a real tricky one for people. And frankly, you've prepared me better for the next class, or you've taught me to prepare better for the next class. And it just I must have missed, I don't know, can't remember previous classes having the trouble, but the main point of step two is to justify an interdisciplinary process, right? And we said that interdisciplinary studies and integrative research, same thing more or less, splitting hairs. So you're justifying interdisciplinary process here. So what are some of those keys about that? That the problem is complex, right? That's a main one right there. So a lot of students did not even reflect on that whatsoever. They just went in and did basically step one redo, step one part two, and went and just kind of gave me an overview again and specifics again about the issue. And very seldom did they mention the actual disciplines, and especially, like I said earlier, the lack of integrative concepts was shocking to me. You were describing multidisciplinary. Okay, remember, I I push the word integration, integrative, integrating, integration. I have always joked that a student could submit a paper to me and have 1,000 integration words written, and they'd probably get a better grade than some people who missed the point altogether. Because I want you to be hardwired for integration. Okay, it's different than multidisciplinary. It's much different. Okay, um, so think about integral health. Okay, integral health. I went to see an integrative health specialist at the Mayo Clinic a couple of years ago, and wow, was I impressed. There's a good program. I hate to say it, at U of A, University of Arizona, but they do have a good integral health program under Dr. Weil, I believe. And They look at everything. They look at the patient, the complete integrative health. They don't say, okay, go see a vision specialist, go see a diabetic specialist, go see a cardiologist, go see this. Okay. And if you do, they're the ones that can put it all together. All right. So that's the difference here. And when you've missed it, you missed it. There's also the point about step 2 was ask those questions. And I went through papers that did not have a question mark. Okay. All right. So as it is through this whole class, it's just about there's two ways to look at it. Either step up your game or dig deeper. It's kind of the same philosophy, right? Think to the next level, think to the next layer, right? Do you ever listen to a sports commentator talk show or any kind of talk show, anything like that? Sometimes you might think, wow, how did they think to ask that question? How did they go there? You know, because they're thinking at deeper levels. They're peeling that onion. All right. Um, I'd like to also talk about quiz 2 before I get too deep in these quizzes. Again, I have a super pet peeve, and it's legit. It's paragraph breaks. It's writing and organizationally in paragraphs, okay? Um, hang on a second. Oh, crap. Sorry. Hey, Michael, what's up?
Hey, are you still coming by?
Yeah, you gonna be there?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay, I'll see you about 11-ish, huh?
Okay,
Thanks.
bye.
Sorry about that, you guys. Um, so the quiz was an example of this. Example, we've got people already submitting question 1, question 2. There's not a break through the whole paper. It's just one straight line down, straight margins down. That's unreadable. It's a pet peeve because I've always said to students, don't apologize to me. Don't apologize to me because you're not offending me. So don't apologize to me. If your work's late, don't apologize. You're not offending me. I get it. It's fine. But you want to know what? One big long paragraph, that's offending me. Okay, because that tells me as a reader, you're just saying, I got all these words, I'm just going to throw them at you. You figure out. You figure out where the breaks are. You figure out where to take a breath. That's what you're saying as a writer. Okay, step up your game. Writing papers, writing formally is not texting or emails. You know that, right? And even email should have a break in there. And I've talked about discussion boards. Just leave a line instead of a paragraph indent. But on Word docs, you just tab in your write appropriately. If you haven't learned that, I'm sorry because you missed out on something. But I got to have paragraphs or you're going to get a 0. Then you're going to redo it. Okay. And it's been happening already. I'm looking at some of these quizzes and papers, and I'm not a fan of that. Okay, consider your reader, consider the cadence and the tone and the and how that paper and thing is being read. And a paragraph is there to take a breath, for the reader to digest, move on to a different, slightly altered topic in that writing. Talk to the writing center, but really have to do paragraph breaks. Okay. Easter egg number 1, IDS equals integration. That's what we're doing. Remember, integration. I want to go back to that. Integrate, 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 integrate. Right? All right, so steps 3, 4, and 5 are coming up now. I think 3 is going to be good because if you watch that video, if you do your discussion board sources correctly, you're going to get through that piece of cake. Caution on the peer-reviewed sources in your step 3 and then back in this discussion board. Make sure I need hot links. Okay, I need hot links. So that means when you copy the link, put it where it's supposed to be, you got to hit enter so the link and then the link is hot. And then I want the links to work. I will tell you if they don't work. If they don't work, you got to make them work. Okay. But anytime you get a source online like that, you got to give me the link. You got to provide the link. Okay. Take a look at how that looks in previous discussion, and as well as in the step 3 sample. Um, Let me know if you have any questions on how to hot link it. Oh my God. Make sure you're doing these from peer-reviewed journals. Okay. Remember this: a journal is like a magazine. I know that's old school talk, but we get these magazines in the mail, and you know, and I don't care what, I don't have one with me, but the magazine, you know, it's got articles in it, it's got tips on, you know, what have you, from sports to cigars to beauty to houses, you know, it's a magazine. Think of a journal the same way. You are not reviewing a journal. You are reviewing an article. And in an academic journal, they're all peer reviewed. Okay? So be careful of the slippery slope of going to websites that are not academic journals. They're proxies for something. And you might run into trouble that. Just to keep it straight and true, you go through an academic journal. You can find those through ASU's library website or even off-site through Google and Google Scholar, but you need to be careful, okay? But that's where you'll get it really right, okay? Um, you have 3 disciplines of your choice, of course. Remember to think about random adults who you're surveying. Think about how you're tying it all together, right? Um, all right. Step 4 we'll get into that next week. Okay. And step 5 we'll get into that. All right. Let's do Easter egg number 2. Where the hell is it? Oh, down here. Um, this class is not multidisciplinary. Okay. This class is not multidisciplinary. Right. Um, okay. So now I'm going to do the survey video tomorrow and send that to y'all. I'll post it tomorrow, how to make your survey. I'm trying to think about, look at that announcement I send out because I'm trying to think of some enticements I could use for you to get it done quicker, post it quicker, therefore you're going to get more responses. I'll keep you posted on that. There's going to be things that I'm going to harp on here and in the video, and I do it other places, of course. This is a quantitative survey. That means everyone who participates has the same choice of answers. This isn't like, tell me about your life. This is, did you go to college in your life? Okay, they're specific. Now, however, there are no yes or no questions. 0 yes, no questions. 0. Okay, if you have yes or no questions, you'll get dinged or I'll kick it back to you. Yes or no sucks. Scales of intensity is what you use, okay? All right. Did you like college? Yes or no? Nope. How did you feel about college on a scale of 0 to 5? 0 being I hated every aspect of it, 5 was the greatest experience of my life. See the difference? Scale of intensity, you have more measurables in there, okay? There are no open-ended questions, as I said, except age. And this one, I'm going to piggyback these two things together. No open-ended questions. Okay, no open-ended fill-in-the-blank questions. No choice to fill in the blank, no other, no nothing like that, except age. Age, you ask the age and have them write it. You do not, you will get dinged, have it kicked back to you if you try to group ages. Again, I'm going to repeat, there's no point in grouping ages. This response is not going to be hundreds. It's going to be very small amount. You're going to look at the numbers themselves and you can put them together the way you want. As I said before, if you do groups of 18 to 24, 25 to 30, what have you, and you got 25 participants and they're all 18 or 19 or all 19 and 20, what's the point of having that 18 to 24 group? Doesn't tell you anything if everybody's 20, 21, right? You're not going to have enough people to spread that out. So you need to keep it individualized in terms of age, right? So you're going to use multiple choice. You're going to use choose all that apply. Primarily choose all that apply. Scales of intensity. I'm going to show you how to make those. I'm going to show you how to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do this tomorrow morning, I think, and post it. Ideally, it's going to be at least 10 questions because the first 2 are gender and age. That only leaves you 8 more. Feel free to do more. Not too much, but, you know, let's just say those 2 between 10 and 15 more. It would be excellent. I think you'll figure it out. All right, I don't have as many students in this class, probably only about 20 or so participating. So I'm going to ask you if you want, I'm going to allow you to send it to me first. Do not post it. Do not send it out. Send it to me first. I'll give it a quick run do. I'll follow up and tell you what you need to do, okay? And just to help you get to maximize your data coming in. Remember, this is an important part. You're gathering original data, okay? And so that's what I want you to do. Let's see. All right. And the link will get posted, and then everybody's going to participate in each other's survey and send them out, email to friends, family. I know it's random adults, but we have to do some proactiveness in a class this short. But we're saying random adults because I don't care who gets it as long as they're 18 or over. Okay. Any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Like I said, I'm going to post the video, survey video tomorrow. I will probably do Easter eggs, so that'll be a bonus. And I will probably give you an enticement to get that survey done and posted by, let's say, Tuesday. Whoever has it posted, approved, and posted in the discussion board by Tuesday, you'll get extra points also. So it's an exciting time to be alive. All right, everybody, I am going to go to my doctor and then go down to ASU, and you have a great day. What's today? Friday. Oh, have a great weekend. It's only supposed to be 115 tomorrow here. All right. The Easter egg number 3 is this course ends in 2 weeks. Easter egg number 3, course ends in 2 weeks. I want to give you that sense of urgency. 3 is getting done now. Step 3, 4 you're going to do by next week, and then 5 you have a short course to get it step 5 done. You got this though, okay? Trust me. Got any questions, comments, concerns? You let me know. All right, forks up, peace.